Hello YouTube, how are y'all? Today is Tuesday, April 13th, and I am taking a little walk. Reason I am dressed up is because I have to go to my new job for some onboarding. I am very excited. I was getting a little depressed being at home all the time. Also at the same time enjoying it. Let's be honest, I had some money saved, so it wasn't really a tragedy to get let go all of a sudden. But it is nice to know I'm about to have some income soon because I'm definitely burning through my savings. So a lot has happened since my last video. Ben went off to the basic training and I'm extremely sad. Say bye, Ben. Bye. That was a week ago today on the 4th. And I've been alone for the last week. I definitely miss Ben. Ben honestly is my best friend, especially at this point in my life. We do a lot together. One of the main reasons I wanted to move in with him was because I don't like to live alone. I like having a friend nearby. I grew up with 2 sisters and I just get lonely. So it's definitely been quiet. One of the benefits to him going though is that the apartment's clean all the time. It's not so much that Ben was a dirty person, like he really wasn't. Like if he cooked, for example, he might leave the pot on the stove like for a day, then he'd go back the next day or the day after that and clean it, you know. So he definitely picked up after himself, definitely not with the sense of urgency that I do, but he wasn't just a nasty person. His room's a little bit of a mess right now and probably consistently usually was a mess, but he would keep his door closed so it didn't make the apartment look bad. He has his own bathroom because he has the master bedroom. I have the bathroom that's right off of the den. So all of our friends would use that bathroom. He never really cleaned that bathroom except for one time when we had this friend over that just threw up all over the bathroom. Whew. Speaking of that one friend, not gonna say any names, but every time I have that one person over, I also end up having like some kind of wild party where everyone gets like really wasted and it's just a mess. So like that happened on Saturday. Had this huge party. Thank goodness my neighbors were out of town because like the last time we had that party where that friend was at, it wasn't even his fault. He just happens to be there when I get crazy, I guess. But thank goodness my neighbors were out of town because they complained. Like they left us like a note saying, listen, like the walls are super thin. Y'all need to keep it down after midnight. I should not have to come over at 4 a.m. on a weekday. I don't even know if it was on a weekday or not. I can't remember. But even then, like even if it was on a Saturday to a Sunday, like they shouldn't have to deal with that. So me and Ben have definitely been more cognizant of keeping things quiet since then. But oh my goodness, because of those 2 events though, one of my personal goals is to cut down on alcohol and to cut out completely other substances. Let me tell you about some of my friends that were there that I will mention. So y'all know my friend Steven.
I am open for gangbangs and orgies, hey.
Oh, let me tell you about the party. First of all, one reason why I need to learn how to control myself is because I just got really nasty to some of my friends. And just to name my friends so you know them, I have Steven. He and I clash when we're sober, but the alcohol just adds a whole nother element to the clash because I definitely was more drunk. He probably was not drunk at all because we had shared a bottle of wine at dinner before the party. I've been doing shots at the party. And then even before then, me and my other friend, Luke, we were drinking at my house. It's just not a good situation. Steven is a chef, originally from Miami, Florida. He is a really good guy, honestly. He was one of my biggest inspirations in the gym. When we were going to the gym, like really hardcore back in February, he was going like every day and I was going almost every day because of him. So Definitely a hard worker, definitely dedicated.
Where's the rum? What, bitch?
City crush shit can't flex like this.
Stop fucking one dude, but you fucking the rest of the set. Bye, bro. Love you, Mina.
Strong personality. Gonna leave it at that. Next is Luke. Luke and I have gotten a lot closer ever since Ben left. Luke, he works at a naval museum, which is actually really cool. And he's also a server at a restaurant. He's probably one of the youngest members of our group. If it's not him, then Gino is. And Gino is the newest member of our group. If you string our names all together, we are the gals. So Gino, Austin, Luke, and Steven. And sometimes we go by slag. Slag is basically gals backwards. And it means like whores in like British English. I didn't pick that name, but I just go with it. So Gino, in my opinion, is very talented, very industrious.
You're good. Yeah, bye. Yeah.
Austin, do that right now.
He drinks the least out of all of us. I've never seen Gino drunk. The other day, we all went to go play croquet, and it was just a really good day. One thing I appreciate about him is that he doesn't need to drink to have fun. He just has fun. That's like our core group. Besides them, there's two other guys that we hang out with. One guy's name is Michael. I find him very interesting. He's Palestinian, first of all. Okay, I'm passing the phone to a Muslim that looks like a Jew.
What?
Oh my god.
You can't leave me with that.
He's the only straight guy that we hang out with. That's not entirely true, but he's like the one that we invite out the most. So I like him. Very down to earth. Like Gino, he doesn't need to get drunk to have a good time. Like, he's just a cool guy. We also have a friend named Derek. Derek is really fun, really nice guy. Like me, very silly. Derek is very humble too, like very low key. For example, he goes down to Hollywood very often to star in this TV show that's on HBO. All I'm gonna say about that, because I think it's supposed to be like on the DL. But anyway, just very cool guy, very nice, very hospitable, cool roommates. When I lost my job, Derek was really trying to get me to work for one of his roommates, who I didn't realize this is like loaded, like has his own company that hires nurses. And I should have jumped on it, but honestly, that night Derek was introducing me, I was kind of in a bad mood. So, I think I might have burned my bridge because I was a little mean. But honestly, it doesn't matter. Hopefully this job that I'm about to go to today works out. Anyway, that's it. I hope y'all have a good day. Bye, YouTube. Don't forget to level up.